Action Media Reviews coming at you with some more Super 7 5 points of articulation goodness. Check this out. So, Target exclusive Super 7 reaction G.I. Joe figures. Two figures that were Target exclusives. I saw them pop up after I decided to go ahead and get all the Super 7 figures from after getting the Arctic Rescue Mission set. Had to have these. Can't miss out on exclusives, especially if you're trying to collect them all. Anyway, so the Target exclusive, card back, thick, nice, good quality. And it has chrome on the card, even on the figure art. You have a chrome faceplate here, and you have the vac metal faceplate on Cobra Commander. He is also a lighter blue version of Cobra Commander. The regular reaction figure, I believe, is a little bit darker. The thickness of this card is reminiscent of the 80s and 90s GI Joe mint on card figures. Got a little bit dinged up in shipping, not terrible. There's no like veins, creases, or anything like that, but there's a little bit of an indentation up here at the top. That's on both of the figures that I received. Both of them were also unpunched. They did not pop out the punch tabs, but that chrome on the card is just such a nice touch. I think it looks so good. We have a file card here. File name, classified, primary military specialty intelligence, secondary military specialty ordnance, experimental weaponry, birthplace, classified, grade, commander-in-chief. So he is the president of Cobra. Anyway, absolute power, total control of the world, its people, wealth, and resources. That's the objective of Cobra Commander. This fanatical leader rules with an iron fist. He demands total loyalty and allegiance. His main battle plan for world control relies on revolution and chaos. His personally led uprisings in the Middle East, Southeast Asia, and other troubled spots, responsible for kidnapping scientists. Oh, every villain's dream, kidnapping a scientist. Businessmen and military leaders, then forcing them to reveal their top-level secrets. Cobra Commander is hatred and evil personified. Corrupt, a man without scruples. Probably the most dangerous man alive. A man without scruples. So anyway, you have a few different languages here. Made in Vietnam, European distribution, USA distribution, information. But you also have the other figures listed here on the back that are coming out. You have Snake Eyes, Quinn, Scarlet, the G.I. Joe Trooper, of which there are multiple variations. Cobra Commander, Destro, Baroness, Cobra Trooper, of which there are also multiple variations. In this first series of figures, there are 15 in the regular series, 16 and 17 if you count the two exclusive figures. Let's pop him back into the Mock Masters protective case here. It's made in the USA and UV protective. You'd think that I'd work for them or something, but I don't. I just really like their products. No, I'm not sponsored by them, and no, they don't send me free shit. I wish they did. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, let's pop Snake Eyes out of the box here. Target exclusive, Snake Eyes. This is from issue number 21, which is the famed silent issue. Take a look at the back. You have comic book panels. Ooh, you don't have a file card on this one. I see what they did there. Silent issue, no file card, just comic panels. Super 7, made in Vietnam. Again, unpunched, high quality thickness and print. This is a glossy print, whereas the Arctic Rescue vehicle has a matte print, but Snake Eyes is in the same color deco as from the silent issue. He also comes with his sword and his iconic Uzi submachine gun. 5 points of articulation. No, I'm not going to open these up. We know what the figures look and feel like. They're quality. I just wish that they were fully articulated O-ring figures. That would be money. Like, I don't think that Super 7 could make more money or could deal with the amount of money they'd make off these. It'd be nuts. Of course, I'm overly exaggerating that. But I think that it would be a highly profitable endeavor for Super 7 to make O-ring figures in this style. That animated style, there's something about that. It speaks to me. I didn't grow up on the comic books. I grew up on the G.I. Joe cartoon, and that's one of the reasons why whenever they released the Arctic Rescue Mission set, I was immediately like, screw it, I'm in. Like, I gotta get this. This is part of my childhood, you know? It's something that I thoroughly enjoy. And, you know, I still turn on the cartoon and let it play in the background sometimes. And yes, it's silly, but whatever. Renegades is my favorite cartoon series, of course. G.I. Joe Renegades, I think it's the best. It has a cohesive storyline and whatnot. But we might talk about that in another video or something. I have, I believe, all of the figures that were released for the Renegades toy line back during the 30th anniversary figures when they came out. But Target exclusives, these are available currently online. Mail order from Target. They will ship them to you. Buy 2 at a time. You won't regret it. They ship them in a better box, I believe, if you buy 2 at a time. But they come in around 18, 19 bucks a piece. So that's another thing that a lot of people are kind of turned off by with these figures. It's a 5 POA figure. A lot of people are going to want to open them up, but they're not fully articulated, and they're almost 20 bucks. You can get a retro figure for 13 that's fully articulated. And the retro figures, all in all, they're meant to be opened up. I personally feel like these are not meant to be opened. I feel like they're meant to be displayed just like this. They are geared toward the mint on card collector. Especially when you have a card back that has a chrome inlay on the character and on the logo. It's just not something I really want to tear into and open up. The comic cover just looks really cool. I don't have that comic. I've read it online, but I don't have the physical copy. Don't think I've ever had the physical copy. But yeah, some of you who do have a connection to the comic book may want that figure because of its nostalgia. Had an interesting conversation, well, very short but interesting conversation with someone in a Facebook group the other day. The guy made a comment on something that was like, then you're not a real G.I. Joe fan, to someone else's post. And my response to him was, do you ever think that maybe the majority of these people aren't true fans? Whatever, air quotes. Some people hate air quotes, and I love it. But yeah, not a true G.I. Joe fan. I said, you know, maybe they're not true G.I. Joe fans. Maybe what they're really a fan of is a happy time in their childhood. And I think that's a little bit true for all of us. We're bigger fans of those times that we can look back on that we enjoyed than what we are a fan of a brand. And I think that we're seeing a lot more of that lately. I have some brand loyalty to G.I. Joe. Just like I consider myself to be an all-encompassing G.I. Joe fan. It's not just O-ring. It's not just modern. It's not just one thing. I just like G.I. Joe. I had all kinds of G.I. Joe stuff as a kid, and I just love G.I. Joe. So these, I've decided that these Super 7 figures, they appeal to me. Ooh, it's crashed into the stand. But anyway, these appeal to me. But what appeals to me more is the upcoming Super 7 G.I. Joe Ultimates figures. They are 7 inches tall, fully articulated. They come with a variety of accessories and all this other stuff. Really nice display boxes and just really, really cool figures. If you've seen some of the other Super 7 Ultimates figures from different lines, they do a fantastic job with all of those, and they do have that animated look. So stay tuned for videos on those. I have both waves ordered. Hopefully those will come in some point in the near future. Right now, distribution's a mess. But anyway, thanks for watching Action Media Reviews. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more videos. Check out the video description for links to Facebook groups and to my Teespring, where you can order Action Media Reviews merchandise, t-shirts, hoodies, whatever else, stuff with my logo printed on it. Do that. Support the channel, guys. Thanks for watching, and Yooo Joe.